I think things might just start to be getting back on track. We've had 5 wins in the last 7 games in all competitions. We've got the draw for the first knockout round of the Europa League today. And hopefully we can get a new job. I've been applying for jobs left, right and centre, but we haven't heard anything back yet. But we're certainly keeping our eyes open. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 6 of Season 9 of the Journeyman with Stoke City. Just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Professionalism of the highest standard on this channel, as always. Today we've got 2 matches in the Premier League, one against Newcastle and one against Matty's boys, Blackburn Rovers, who have made their way back up to the Premier League. After a few seasons of trying. They have got that tycoon, remember, because we were approached by them a few years ago. As you can see, there you go, they were took over by a tycoon 6 years ago, and only now have they got back into the Premier League. They're still spending big, buying a lot of players, so, you know, good on them, and they're not doing very well in the Premier League, 19th at the moment, but we can't say much. Since the last episode, we've had 3 games, one against Man City. We lost 3-2. Remember, we won that game 9-1 last season. Paul Glatzel and Ashton scoring there. We then beat Arsenal, amazingly, at the Emirates, 3-2. Neres, Glatzel and Nelson on the score sheet there for us. And then we absolutely thumped Ghent, 6-1 away from home. De Carvalho getting a hat-trick there, Nelson and Glatzel getting 2 there as well. So, Premier League table, what's that looking like? Well, we're in 15th place with a game in hand on most of the teams around us, most notably Arsenal, who are looking for a new manager. When did they sack Jardim? 9th of the 12th. You know what? The interview process is probably over. But let's apply for it anyway. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But anyway, we are in 15th place with 14 points from 14 games. We're just about getting back on track, if you like. But 2 victories today are most definitely needed. And if we get them, we could end the day in the top half. As unlikely as that might be, we might just do it. Man United have lost their first domestic game in 73 games, I think it was, if we look at the records. Most games without losing. It was 64 all the way up to the 29th of November. So absolutely amazing from Man United there. They also had the most games won in a row. Not in the same spell, weirdly enough, but they did win 23 games in a row at some point, which is pretty insane. Most games lost in a row is still Sunderland from 2003. Most games without winning is still Derby County. Anyway, let's have a look at the team for today. Against Newcastle, we have got Delgadillo in goal. We've then got Klein, Mina, Wimmer and Timon in defence. We've then got Super Mario as our deep line playmaker, Ross Barkley as our advanced playmaker, and Neres and Nelson starting wide of De Carvalho and Glatzel up top. It's about time we gave Carvalho a run in the team. You know, he started over his 2 years at the club. He started the grand total of 8 games. So I think we need to give him a chance, a run in the first team. Aston has not really cutting it in the Premier League. He's doing well in Europe. Danny Ings isn't getting any younger. Carvalho, it's your time to step up. So let's get into it. Thank you for all the comments on recent episodes. Somebody said, you know, you can't be using the same tactic all the time in Football Manager and expecting to get the same results. I agree with that, but, you know, these are the players. We sign players to fit this system. I can't just change to a 4-3-1-2 because we haven't got any attacking midfielders at the club. You know, that is my fault for not having more depth, but that's just the way it is. So until January, we'll be sticking with this system or variations of this system. And And, you know, things are starting to get back on track. Here's Carvalho, good save. But he is looking dangerous, Carvalho. And I think this run in the team could make a brand new, brilliant partnership up top. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now, so nobody else can copyright that. Super Mario is 7th yellow card of the season. That's quite a lot, considering we're only 14 games in, or whatever, unless that's for all competitions. It could well be. Oh, Winks has just hit the post. Here's Ribka. Super Mario gets it away. Brilliant stuff. Thank you for all the support on the series so far. I really, really do appreciate it. And hopefully we can keep it coming. Obviously, the new schedule will be starting on Monday, from which the Journeyman will be having some changes to it in terms of how often it comes out. And you guys can find out about that in a special video on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Meaning that there's not a Rovers return video at 8 o'clock because I am changing the schedule again. So, and I can pretty much guarantee that the schedule I decide on before Sunday is not going to be final, and there'll be another video in a few weeks' time saying, oh, another new schedule as another game's come out to fit into my schedule. But stop saying schedule. Here's Klein. Now Mina. The Delgadillo on the ball. Here's Vima now. Mina. Mina now to Klein. To Neres. Can he get it forward? He certainly can, but only as far as the Newcastle defender, although that's forward. Carvalho on the ball. Into the middle. It's away by Mbemba. I thought that was going to be something quite beautiful there. But alas, it wasn't. Here's Mbemba on the ball. Can we get a tackle in? Come on, Marino. Now to Winks. Winks forward to Manji now. Manji into the middle, and it's 1-0 Newcastle, who have been having a great season. They're up where we were last season, mixing it with the big boys, and that's disappointing. Harry Winks, a good ball forward. Manji with a good assist. Jimenez with the goal. That's 1-0. Here's Nelson, but he's lost it. Here's Manji now. We need to get back into this game now if we're going to get back into it. Come on, Marino. Now to Alium. Now to Manji. Manji on the ball. Manji keeps going. Here's Alium. Now to Mbemba. Manji. Manji now to Marino. This is horrible. We're just not getting near the ball. Jimenez makes it 2-0. Makes it 2-0, and in the space of, what's that, 2 minutes? Under 2 minutes, that's it. We're out of the game, and any sort of hope that we are starting to turn it around is thrown back in with face, and we can all be sad again and look towards new jobs. Hopefully the Arsenal job will come, and we'll get another 6 months at least in the Premier League, and maybe we'll get a chance to win the Premier League. You never know. I do want to move abroad. I do. How's he just come on? I can't believe that. He's literally just come on and now he's out. So Paul Glatzel will move up top. We'll do that, I guess. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And what a terrible game this has been for us. You know, we had a good chance earlier on with Carvalho, but apart from that, we've really not done anything, and Newcastle have just dominated us, really. And it is a big shame, and maybe it is time to look for new tactics. Maybe going to a 3-man midfield instead of a 2-man midfield, and one up top, Paul Glatzel. Don't know how well that'll go, but it might be worth a try. The old tactic that we had at Blyth Spartans all that time ago, where we had the 3 central midfielders and the 2 wingers. That might be something we try, and eventually that might pull back into a sort of 4-5-1 with a defensive midfielder. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do for the next match of this episode, because we do only have one striker that's scoring at the minute, and that's Paul Glatzel. So it makes sense. It makes sense, and we've got a lot of good midfielders at the club. Here's Ings. Ings on the ball. Oh, he's lost it. Here's Ferrari now. Ferrari gets it back. Winks. Now to Marino. Ferrari. Ribika. Now to Marino. That's forward to Davies. Davies. Oof, Mustafi gets it away. Thank goodness. He has Winks now. Winks on the ball. Now Marino. Marino. Good tackle by Super Mario. Oh, Jimenez should have scored. But Newcastle have dominated this game, and fair play to them. Fair play to them. And that is full time. 2-0 Newcastle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And, well, I'll let you know if we have any job news, but other than that, I'll see you for the Blackburn game. Right, guys, here we are for the Blackburn game, and we have made a couple of changes here and there to the squad, just to see what happens, really. We've turned it into a 4-2-3-1. I was originally going to have Super Mario back here, but I thought, why not play him in his favoured position and see if he can be any more super? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Sanabria comes in for the suspended Josh Tymon, and Ross Barkley is changed to a Roman playmaker rather than an advanced playmaker. So we've got 3 playmakers in the side. Old lady players won't be happy, but we're going for that, and we'll see what happens against Blackburn today. So come on, lads, let's get back into some sort of decent form. I haven't heard anything from either the jobs that we've applied for, because I applied for Leon as well before today's episode, so we haven't heard from any of them yet. It'll be interesting to see if we drop into the relegation zone today, for instance, what the board's stance will be on that. Here's Super Mario, gets a forward, and Neres, who has come from nowhere and has scored. Super Mario has fell over, though, and the physio is coming on. What's happened to Super Mario? Let's just have a look. Oh dear, did Luigi come and drop a banana skin? He did. He did. You see him there. He dropped a banana skin and Super Mario slipped over. And now he's injured, which is not good, because he's probably one of our best players behind Paul Glatzel. So we're 1-0 up, though. Come on, lads. That's what we're talking about. We're level on points with Arsenal, for goodness sake. I don't know what's happened to them this season. I think they finished 3rd last year, so I really don't know what's happened there. It would be interesting to go to that club and see exactly what's happened to them. Here's Lewis. Lewis on the ball on this right-hand side. Here's Pabai. Now to Buesi. Now to Kelly. Kelly on the ball. Now Klein gets it away. It's forward to Lewis. Oh, it's 1-1. That was too easy. They just sliced open our defence, and we're not creating as many chances as we usually do using this tactic. So I wonder if that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. By the way, Cruz has got an injury, but he's wearing a protective face mask. He's got a damaged cheekbone, so that's why he's still playing. Cruz into the middle, it's away by Fry. Now here's David Neres on the ball. Neres now to Sanabria. Can he get forward? He can. Here's Nelson now to Super Mario over the bar. But he is looking dangerous in this little number 10 position behind Paul Glatzel. He has Klein. Oh. Walker Peters. Here's Vimmer. It's away. Here's Vimmer. Barkley. Barkley forward, but nothing happened there. It's away again. Here's Dalton. Dalton on the ball. Here's Lewis. Lewis. It's Brecalo. And it's 2-1 Blackburn. Ouch. Ouch. And all of a sudden, we're looking at 2 defeats in an episode now. Oh dear. I don't know what happened to our defence there, to be quite blunt. Really don't know. 25 minutes gone, we're 2-1 down here. Really not a good start. Looking at some of the other matches going on, doesn't seem to be much going on. That was a good save. Or was it a block on the line by Klein? I guess we'll never know. Here's Bracalo into the middle. Here's Diaz. Oh, Mina gets it. That was close. Here's Bracalo now to Walker Peters. And now Neres is injured. What is going on in this game? Fry. Lewis. Now Diaz to Dalton. Oof, it's a good save by Delgadillo, but here's Bracalo. It's away by Klein. What is going on here? What's up with him? Kelly. Bracalo now. Bracalo into the middle. Mina away. Here's Neres now. Forward to Glatzel. Come on, Paul. We need you more than ever now. Oh, you go out wide to Super Mario, but he's been stood on again. Here's Mario. Now Glatzel. Forward to Super Mario. Good save by Ripley. But Blackburn, look at this. Just not good. Barkley. Now to Neres. Neres forward to Glatzel. Glatzel. Glatzel keeps going. Oof, over the bar. That was a big chance. Now here's Nelson. Gets it back to Cruz off the bar. We're creating better chances now, but they're not going in. Oh, here's Nelson. Come on. Good tackle by Dalton. Actually, no, it's a free kick. Nothing comes of it, though. And after an action-packed first half, we come in with 2-1 behind. We've got a couple of injuries on the pitch. Potential foot injury and whatever. Glatzel, Neres has got another potential foot injury. So we're going to have to be very aggressive with them. What do we do here? I think Sterling comes on for Neres because I think Super Mario, what do we do? I think we move Ross Barkley there and we bring on Jordan Henderson because he can play box to box. I know he can, so we'll play him as box to box. But two of best players coming off at half time because of injuries. That's not what you want, is it? So yeah. Cruz. Here's Henderson. Henderson on the ball, but loses it. Here's Diaz. Henderson just hasn't had enough football this season. Sanabria gets it forward towards Nelson, but that's just not good. Here's Ripley. Ripley gets it away. A header down. Here's Vimmer. Delgadillo. Now Mina. Mina forward to Sterling now. Sterling on this right-hand side. He's looking lively. Sterling still going. It's Glatzel. Oh, what a chance that was for Paul. Lewis now to Diaz. Oh, it's a penalty. What are you doing? What are you doing, lads? And this could be 3-1. Come on, Delgadillo. Oh, I thought he'd saved it. I thought he'd saved it. But it's now 3-1 Blackburn. This isn't a game we should be losing. It really isn't. Sanabria having a terrible game. Klein, look at Klein. How bad is he playing? Nelson, come on. Let's get a goal back. Nelson. Forward to Sanabria. Can he get it in? He can. Here's Sterling. And now Nelson. It's in. It's in. I don't know how it's trickled in, but Reece Nelson has got us back into it. Just look at that gap on the left-hand side, though. Sanabria into the middle and then Sterling back in. And Nelson did his best to try and miss it, but he did score. And it is 3-2 now. 1 goal in it with 25 minutes to go. Come on, lads. Here's Kelly. Now Bracalo. Bracalo on the ball. Pushing forward. Now here's Klein. Klein. Walker Peters. Now here's Glatzel. Come on, this is a big chance for Paul Glatzel. Oh, he's not having a good game today. And I think it might be time he came off. And we'll put on Danny Ings up top. I don't like bringing off Paul Glatzel, but he has missed some sitters today. Here's Klein. Now Cruz to Sterling. Danny Ings now. Danny Ings gets it wide to Nelson. Nelson, back to Ings. It's in! It's in! And Ripley has made 2 fumbles in the last 10 minutes or so, and that is 2 goals for us. Danny Ings has just scored with virtually his first touch since coming on. Nelson with a decent ball in, but Ripley should be doing better there, but we're not complaining. It's 3-3. Can we go and win it now? What a win this would be. Here's Klein. Now Barkley. Barkley to Henderson. Oh, that was a chance there. Here's Sanabria. If I was Henderson, I would have just pulled the trigger and went for the top corner. Here's Mina. Now Vimmer. Mina's injured now. That's 4 players that have been injured in this match. Delgadillo gets it away towards Ings. Oh, now here's Blackburn on the counter-attack. Bracalo. Mina gets it away. Thank goodness. Here's Boyce. Boyce. Oh, is it going to be kept in? It is, but Sanabria gets there and he gets it away, but only as far as Moore. This is end-to-end stuff. Galbraith. Now to Lewis to Bracalo, and it's 4-3. Blackburn. What is going on here? Oh, the ups and downs of Football Manager. And what can you say about that? That was just horrific. Oh dear. We've got 10 minutes to go. What do we do here? Here's Fry. Now to Vokins. Now to Balawi. Bracalo. Boyce. Now to Lewis. Dalton. Bracalo. Good save. Really good save by Delgadillo there. Still got 7 minutes to go to change this game. Here's Bracalo. Dalton. Oof, it's a goal kick. That was too close. Arsenal are winning their game against Everton. Come on, lads. 5 minutes of added time. Can we get a counter-attack here? That's wide to Bracalo. Don't know what Nathaniel Klein was thinking. Here's Fry. That's forward, but Delgadillo comes out to collect. This has got to be the chance now. Delgadillo. Boot it. He has done. Here's Sterling. Bracalo, and now we're under pressure again. We've got to get this ball back. Here's Dalton. Now Bracalo. It's Diaz. It's 5 now. 5-3 to Blackburn Rovers. It's all over. Oh, what a game this has been. And I think it's fair to say that the 4-2-3-1 doesn't work. Or is it? I really don't know. Delgadillo gets it away towards Ings. Vokins. Mina now Cruz. Now Henderson. Ooh, Nelson gets it. Come on. Nelson on the left-hand side here. Nelson to Barkley. Oh, I thought if we got a goal there, we'd still have a chance. But here's Dalton. Now going down the other end. Great tackle from number 10, whoever that is. Boyce. Now Diaz. It's Bracalo and it's 6. Oh. Ouch. What a terrible game. (6-3) now. Klein. Just blow the whistle, ref. Put us out of our misery, please. Not 7. Not 7. Sanabria gets it away, but futile, really. Ings gets it forward. Ripley away. Now Dalton. Please don't score another one. Please just blow the whistle, ref. And he has done. It's full time. Ah, Matty's going to be happy with this one. It's Blackburn 6, Stoke City 3. Ah, and Nathaniel Klein a 5.4. Ouch. That is a tough one to take. That is a really tough one to take. And the question is, where do we go from here? We've sort of hit a brick wall with Stoke City, and maybe it is time to start changing tactics and trying to think of how we're going to get out of this. we're conceding too many goals. It's as simple as that. So maybe dropping a player back into defensive midfield, maybe bringing in another centre-back might help us out a little bit. But if you have enjoyed that, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really, really does, pardon me, help me out, and it really does mean a lot for me as well. And yeah, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.